I don't know how this is going to look. I'm going to do a quickie here. I have a few things from the last few days, which I don't know if I have them all. I picked up a couple of ashtrays, which I wish I quit picking these up, because they're really not worth it. I might be able to eBay this one. It's for WWVA radio station in World's Original Jamboree. It's for radio station Wheeling, West Virginia. That's where it's from. It's actually made there too. I don't know if you can see. It's a little dark in here probably. An Arkansas Razorbacks ashtray. I usually sell a lot of this stuff online, but this ashtray seems way too common. I got a transformer thing that goes together. I can't really tell if it's all there. I think it is. Goodwill thought for sure it was all there. So I'm going to try to get, I'm going to ask $10 to maybe take an offer on it. I think I paid $3 plus tax. I got this guy, no weapons unfortunately. Oh, Mom interrupted me. I opened the curtain up a little bit. I got this guy down at Goodwill. I think even without his weapons, he's worth $20. I'm going to probably ask $10. I'll make a little bit of money off him. I got to get, well, he needs a bath, so I'm just debating whether I'm going to do that and still charge $10 for him. So if not, I mean, he's, could be a lot worse, but oh well. I went back to Goodwill today because the one girl that works there saw me and said that they got a lot of compliments on this shirt, so I guess it's part of my wardrobe now. The one girl that actually said she liked this shirt too said that they had a bunch of CDs they had to go through, and so I ran down to see if they got it. I found one. There was a Beatles either Sgt. Pepper's or Magical Mystery Tour CD, and it was one of the deluxe ones. The CD was all scratched to crap. So I ended up with some books. Got excited because they had one of these books, but it didn't turn out what I thought it was. Got a Star Wars book. This is all just junk. It's probably going to go on up at the flea market. Sonic the Hedgehog Special Edition. I'll look that one up. The Star Wars, I'm sure, is not worth it. I got 3 of these Goosebumps books. They're all first print, so I could probably wad them up and sell them. So I'm not. It's okay. But the one, when I opened it, had the matching card in it. And when I first saw it, I thought it was one of there's a couple books that have an insert, like a sticker or something in them, or a tattoo, and that can make them a lot more valuable. And I got excited thinking that was one, but I would assume it is not. Like I said, they're all 3 first prints, so I may lot them up and sell them, even though this one is one of them. I guess it's like you choose your own way, right? Give yourself goosebumps, read or beware, you choose the scare. Choose from over 20 different scary endings. So anyway, oh yeah, it does say right there, Goosebumps trading cards inside. Now I wonder if there must have been more than one, because you can see it was perforated, so I'm assuming there was probably 2 cards in here. Don't know, but only one now. Nothing hidden in the back or nothing, so nope. I'm pretty sure. I kind of went through. The books are hard to go through. They're still in the rack, so I think I saw everything that was in there. And I got this book, Dracula. It's not worth really much. Probably a couple bucks. It's kind of cool. And earlier today when I went to Goodwill, they had records. Unfortunately, they all turned out to be mostly religious, all religious for that matter. But I found this rare David Boots. I cannot find this album, so I don't know. I may list it for $20. Got some water damage here. They had a lot of other albums from different bands, and I left most of them. I kind of looked for the comps, and they weren't selling well enough for me to bother with them. I did pick up 2 more Petra, or Petra, whatever you pronounce it, albums, and I have at least 1 in my flea market stuff, so now I have a lot, possibly, because they're hard to sell. The band's not that bad for a Christian rock band. It's hard rock. Art of the state, this is another Christian band, Heartland, Zion, Up from the Wasteland. Maybe worth, I was going to put my $5 box. And then some of you might, on my old video, let me find a good picture, might have remembered this guy, Keith Green. I had that one album at the end of my one video, and then I sold the album right away on eBay for like 20 bucks. But I have 4 of his albums. There's Songs for the Shepherd. His kids are on the back, I guess. And So You Want to Go Back to Egypt? Yeah, this one's damaged. Unfortunately, it was the one that got the worst damage from me removing the Goodwill sticker, so I'm happy to. And then I got that one. What was this one? I Only Want to See You There. And then, still in the shrink, Jesus Commands Us to Go. So I think these should be worth at least, and I'm thinking 25 bucks. I might be able to get 30 for them. I think I listened to that other one. I think it's just basically folky, but some of these possibly look like they're not quite as folky as the others. There was a couple other guys down there. I almost bought them. The one guy had a guitar, so I thought maybe it's cool. The comps are terrible. And then there's a band called Isaac. Come on, think. Isaac Air Freight. There was 3 of their records. Unfortunately, same thing. Comps kind of weren't there. There was like one of theirs was sealed that sold, but that's a lot easier, and that still doesn't prove it even sell that quick if it was sealed. So. Wait, did I show? Yeah, I showed Sonic, right? I guess that's it for now. There's a household sale tomorrow downtown, and they have in the photos a N64 system. It says 7 games. I can see, I copied the picture and zoomed in on it, and I could see that it says 50 bucks on it, and it says 7 games. So I'm going to definitely buy that regardless, because even the console, even if it doesn't work, it's probably close to 40 or 50 bucks. There's 2 controllers. I can pretty much see in the photo the one's joystick's already wobbled over. I can't tell on the other one. It was a green controller. I don't know what the other disc was. One of the discs was in the machine. It was GoldenEye, which is cool. I've been kind of wanting to play that game. Unfortunately, I can't get used to that controller again after playing PlayStation. The other is a regular NES. I didn't see a price on the box, so I'm kind of hoping it's 50 bucks also. I can see there's at least, I'm guessing 5 to 6 cartridges in the box. No boxes. They're all aimed the wrong way, so I can't see what they are. There's 2 guns, it looks like, in there. And I don't know how many controllers, but I thought possibly there's also a game in the machine. So there's at least probably 6 there, so I'm hoping I can get in there first. I'm going to go early and wait in line, and I messaged in there, so I wished I knew how much that other system was, but I didn't get any response. I've been to their sales before. I don't know much about them, not like the S&P sales, which they retired, so they're not having them anymore. Anyway, I'll probably add to that video. Oh, my other video was late because I had to re-edit it twice because my computer would not edit it. I think every time I get too much of the GoPro type footage, it can't handle it. So I was up to 30 minutes, so I had to go. There was some footage from the store downtown and a little bit of footage from Salvation Army, and then a little driving footage on the way to the auction. I deleted all that, and then I had a little thing at the end was with me when I was doing the CDs. I had setting them up, just to show how tedious it was, because that was only 3 CDs in like 3 minutes. So anyway, that got wiped off too, so the video ended up being like 27 minutes, and it worked that time. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And and there was a lot more music during. I was going to leave more of the auction sound, but I sniffled too much because I was still I'm still not feeling that great, but I was sniffling constantly, and that's all you could hear. So anyway, until next time. Hello, friends, folks. I don't know what I was going to say. I'm on my way to town. That sale's at 10 o'clock. It's going on 9. I'm going to drop off 2 things I sold. I sold my Garth Brooks record. Or Garth Brooks. George Strait record for 50 bucks. And Wet and Wild Summer. I took $2 off and sold. I'm going to try to get down there, and I'm going to have to sit in line for an hour because I want first dibs on the 2 game systems. But whether that'll happen, I don't know. So I'm going to go down Main Street first when I get to town, see if anybody happens to be hanging around yet. I'd like to run to Goodwill before I go back to the sale, but I don't know. It's supposed to rain. I brought my umbrella in case I might need it. But uh-oh, missing another garage sale. Uh-oh. Oh well. I guess I could have stopped that when I got time. Look, I brought my old camera, so when I speak it might be a little easier to hear what I'm saying. Heading to town to mail these packages, and I'm going to go over to Meadville. Whoa! I thought my stepdaughter was going, but I guess I probably irritated her, so she ain't going now. I haven't been in a good mood the last few days, so... Anyway, hopefully make it over and back. Unfortunately moldy. Leading Salvation Army. Not much good stuff in there. Got a couple shirts. I did find 2 shirts that are single stitch. I found a second one when I went back to finish going through the rows, and the one still had its tag and it said Made in USA. It says Angel Tower. I've never heard of a band called Angel Tower, but there is the band Angel. So I don't know. I have to check it out when I get home. I tried Discogs to see if there's a band called Angel Tower. I would have considered it being Angel, but the logo had the A and the T in this wings thing, and I don't know. Alright, how's everybody today, or whenever this may be? Yeah, I went down, hold on a second here, sorry, I'm not prepared, I guess, as usual. I went to a estate sale yesterday, and I got a regular Nintendo and an N64 yesterday. We're playing Bond. I saw them at this household sale that was for yesterday, and I could see them in the photos. I could see that the N64 had $50 written on it with 7 games, and I could see GoldenEye in the machine, but didn't know what else. And the Nintendo, regular Nintendo, you could see at least 6 or 7 cartridges. Turned out to be 7, but no price I could see on that box. So I'm hoping maybe it's $50, probably not. So I went down super early to get in line, and I was there like a little after 9, talked to people running it. I may have already said this earlier, but they went inside and checked and saw that it was $100. I went in as soon as I got in the door. Somebody else was breathing down my neck for it, and I just went ahead and took them. The games, all the other than Turok 2 and GoldenEye, all the other games for that were sports related, so basically not very valuable. GoldenEye is not worth as much as it used to be. It's around $15, $20, I think. And probably if you have all the cheats beat, maybe it's worth a little more. I don't know. I sold mine back in the day. I don't remember what I got for it. But Turok 2, probably $10. Then the regular Nintendo had, I was hoping, just one good game. That's all I wanted for either of these. Was hoping it was a Zelda or something good. Pay for a lot more of the game. If there was any, they took them because there was only for the Nintendo. I don't know if I'm going to show it, so a little disappointed. I kept having problems. I think the unit needs cleaned, so I bought a cleaner. I had a set. I don't know what happened to it. I think I sold it. I ordered one off eBay. It'll probably be here in a few days, and I'm going to clean it. I was going to go down there and say something to them, but they never guaranteed it was going to work. I asked them when I bought it, and they said they didn't know. I assume they were the family had been playing it with their grandkids probably, so I figured, or maybe the people that used to have it, they played it. Anyway, it had a lot of grime on it, or in the games. There was a few grimy games, so I'm thinking there's stuff in the machine. Because at first I couldn't get it to work. It kept flashing green, so I thought that was a mistake. I always thought it didn't flash green, but then it started playing pretty good, except for my stepdaughter played duck hunt, and after she got so far, it glitched and shut off. So I don't know what that issue was. And then they played several other games, my buddy and I played a few, and then I couldn't get anything to load after that, so I don't know. I think whatever grime was in it's gotten shoved in there. I know them strips in there, they usually replace them when they rebuild a Nintendo, and replace them with like a double strip, something, I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I got. Paid $150 for both of them, so unless I can get the regular Nintendo working better, it's really not going to be profitable because the games aren't going to pay for it. Same goes with the N64. I can sell the unit because I already have it. Maybe I can get, I don't know what they're selling for just the console itself and no controllers or nothing. But it works good, and I have my old one with the expansion pack, so I really don't need this one. I just want to keep the GoldenEye game. I doubt I'll keep Turok. I played Turok 1, I don't remember 2. Anyway, I think I talked enough about that junk. I did get some stuff at a yard sale. Hold on. I'll probably just, whoa, what did I do? Got Red Letter Media in the background, which I didn't really want to watch yet because it's about alien Romulus, and I would like to see it first. Stuff I got at a yard sale yesterday on the way home. I got this cat bottle. It's a couple bucks. Looks like it's worth 20 or so on eBay. It's got its cap. It was a Grape At Products company, and on the top it says Family Beverage, or Syrup Family Beverage. I don't know what that means, but it's a bank. Made by Owen's Glass, possibly. The guy had, I bought this case. It seems like I did film this stuff. Did I? No, I don't know. Got this little petty cash case. Used to have gold writing on it. Wiped it right off. Guy had some belt buckles. Here's a Daniel Construction, which I figure it's not worth as much. I'll probably put $5 on it. But he had this one, and I found it completed that sold for 30-some bucks for this. It's Daniel Shale Oil Country. He said he worked for that, but then it went out because they're fracking. And then Pipe Fitter. He was a pipe fitter. This is a custom-made belt buckle. There's some custom ones on there. I don't know if I'd say this is that fancy, so I may ask 20 bucks for it. Some can sell pretty high, which I didn't know. I got this little trio of chain cats. They're for Brin's, Pittsburgh. You might have seen labels for Brin's. Must have been a big department store, but made in Japan. This little boat guy I got, it's for Grand Canyon, PA. Little Indian guy. It says on there, Grand Canyon, PA. He is missing part of his hand up here. You probably can't tell. He still looks pretty cool though, so I don't know. These are not rare. I found several on eBay. They're just for different places though, but a lot of them have boxes. The stuff from here seems like it sells a little bit, so maybe I can get somebody to buy it. I may just charge 10. Maybe I'll just keep it, kind of like his face. And I got one videotape at a yard sale. Matt and I have been wanting to watch this, so I paid him $1 for it. I think I got a video too. Oh, at that yard sale, I also got this blue bottle. It says France on the bottom, but it's I would say it's a talc bottle or some kind of, what do they call that stuff? You know, sachet, whatever. You know, they put fragrance in your luggage and things like that back in the day. These are the games I got for Nintendo. I got Q*bert. I got Strider. I don't care about Q*bert. I never really cared for that game anyway. Strider seemed pretty cool. Now, this game seems to be worth something. Thunderbirds, about a $20 game. It's just a fighting, airplane game. Turtles, not worth that much. I wrote them all down. There's some I'm going to ask 15 at the flea market. That depends on what I sell, because I got Duck Hunt, or Mario and Duck Hunt, but that'll be safe for the system. And I got Paperboy, and Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke's another one that sells a little higher. They're on eBay for they can sell them for 20 bucks. I'm going to ask 15 at the flea market. But hopefully compensate some of my thing. I think the system's going to work okay once I get that cleaner and clean it, and if that don't work, I'll get something in there. I probably could have made something to wedge in there, but it's really tight squeeze. You don't want to mess up that contact, so I'll wait and get the thing. I don't think there's any extra pads with the cleaner I bought, so it's like $7, $8 with free shipping or shipping included. But I could see from the photos there was still a strip inside it. Alright, I got some stuff at Salvation Army today. Alright, first I'll show you. I got this shirt. There was 2 of these Jellystone, that's a place in Pennsylvania. Really large size. It was, wait, this wasn't half off. Yellow's not half off. I paid $2. So I'm going to try to get 5 for it. I really wanted to stick to cheap shirts because that big and big size is nice. It's probably well worth the $5 I'm going to ask for it. These are the 2 shirts. I found this shirt. I think I'm going to probably delete the footage. I recorded some in the van. I think I'll probably delete it. But if not, I'll have to make an edit and change them. These are the 2 shirts I found for Angel Tower. I don't know if it looks too much like a rock band to be, but it also looks professional. So I don't know what this is. I found this shirt first, and it was marked $3.99. I think she might have gave me a discount, because my bill was only like $7 something, and it seems like she didn't charge me unless she round this off to $2.99. But this one was $3.99, no tag. But I noticed the sleeves were single stitch. But see, the logo, Aerosmith, or not Aerosmith, but Angel, the group, would be the first thing I thought of. But you can see the logo is AT right in there. So that means I figure it has to be called Angel Tower, whatever this thing is. I wouldn't think they'd have a logo unless they're like a band or something. But then I found another shirt for $2.99. Same size, large, but it has a tag, and the tag is pretty vintage. It's Sportswear 2, made in USA, large, RN63901. But I'm hoping there's something good. I figured for the price, they're vintage, so they should still be worth selling. I saw in my video they had a couple of cool tapes over there, but they were totally moldy, so I left them. They're not worth enough to take them. I don't even remember what they are. You saw them in the video. I didn't film much over there. You see, I started to film I was going to film the other records because I found these records in the other crate, but a bunch of people came and were trying to look at the electronics behind me, so I just shut it off. Fitness for Teens has the instruction thing in there. I don't know. Their albums are cheap, so I bought this Hayward. I left a folk album over there because I looked at it. It's awful scratchy after I got it into the light. I got Jane Morgan. Last time I saw Paris, arranged and conducted by Nick Cariti, or Carito. Time is now, whatever. Cool artwork, sign. Sid, somebody drew that. And then the W.C. Fields record. The other band was some folk trio, I can't think who they were. Nothing like, wasn't any of the ones I know. Journeyman, I think is who it was, something like that. If it's still there, maybe I'll pick it up next time, but I think it had a lot of scratches, so it's probably going to be noisy. I did find one bit up front, and it does have, I don't know, it looks okay, but probably it's going to mess up my VCR, but Omen 3. Before he went to Jurassic Park. He was the Antichrist. And I got 3 paperbacks, which 2 may be worth reselling. This one is not. I thought maybe I'd read it. I guess there's a 3000 book too, so F.C. Clarke wrote a 3001, I think is what it's called. Got this Egg Rice Burroughs. It's not in the best of shape, but this book sells for like $10. I figured maybe I'll put a couple bucks to the flea market. Somebody might appreciate. Frank Frazetta cover. And Destinies, which is summer 1980, the science fiction magazine, like collected stuff of different stories, I guess. It's got Niven, Robinson, Spinrad, Ing, Bedford, Powell, Cornell. Don't know. And is that it? Oh no, then I stopped at the other shop and I got, oh, there's some stuff in here. Oh, you know, got this somewhere. Oh, I bought it at the sale with the Matinee. It was $1 for Bob Ross. I had to listen to these Uriah Heeps because the one had a scratch. It wasn't deep or anything, but it was going across the CD. Usually circular scratches are worse. But this album, I've listened to about half of it, and this Uriah Heep, Into the Wild, this rocks. This was so great driving to this thing, and I've never been a big Uriah Heep. My buddy likes them. I've kept some of their albums lately. I used to have like Fallen Angel. I don't remember, I couldn't get into it. But I don't know what other, I might have been hair metal or whatever at that time. It just didn't sync with me. I like organ a little more now, the keyboard sound that they were famous for. But on this album, Outsider, the first part's okay. The second part of the album's much better. It has a couple cool, catchy little songs. So far, everything on the other album's pretty good. One guy's, I don't know if they have 2 singers in that band, but the one guy sounds a lot like Deep Purple, like Ian Gillan. I had those 2 James Bond discs. I got them at that sale. They said they had a bunch of bootleg CDs. Somebody must have made them. They said $0.25 each. These 2 aren't bootleg, but they're redone Bond music, 2 volumes. I didn't look them up. They were $0.25. And there was a Eagles 3-track bonus disc. I would assume it came with something else, but they didn't have whatever else it came with. About 3 shirts over there for resale. I got I'd Rather Be Sleeping. I might have to hang it up with my Living Easy Peanut shirt so I can decorate my entire house with shirts. It's a large. I could wear it. It'd be more of a winter tee. It's heavy. And I got, this is pretty cool here. I got The Magic Is in the Hole, Voodoo Donuts. Voodoo Donut, The Magic Is in the Hole, downtown Eugene, Oregon. Kind of cool. I figured somebody might buy that off my. I'm gonna hang it up for $5 at first, and if somebody won't buy it, I might just keep it. It sounds kind of cool. And it's an X large though, but maybe it's a woman's. That's no X large. That's got to be a kid's. I might try it on. It's probably gonna be too small. The sleeves look like they're gonna ride up me. And the final shirt, pretty cool shirt. Figured it'll be a $5 shirt. It's like a custom tie-dye. I'm going to look it up first just in case these shirts are expensive. It's made by The Mountain, dyed and painted in the USA, 2X. So I'm going to check it first just to see. I didn't look any of the shirts up there. I got this set, Mary Tyler Moore, complete series. It was in the case, had $8 on it. I had to run back and get my phone out of my van. I left it in there. And used 30 bucks. I looked at, it says 23 disc set, and I started to go through them, but I looked at a lot of them. They looked pretty clean, but they're double in here. They're layered on top of each other, so I got tired of digging through them. And that guy's usually good at checking all that, so hopefully they check everything out good. And you know what? I think that's going to do it. I don't need to show you what the Nintendo system looks like. You've probably seen one. If not, you can Google regular NES system and you can look at it. It had 2 controllers with it, and 2 of the orange zapper guns. Not that one. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I don't know what all was on this video, because I used a lot of stuff in that one for the auction that ran late. I had a lot of trouble with the editing. I didn't use some of the flea market footage, mostly just more copyrighted Weird Al music. I had 5 copyrights on that last video. No money from that one. Anyway, thank you, and love you. Goodbye. See ya. Inverted view, I didn't change it. Looks nice view. Whoa, who's shooting me? Very violent. Where's my home? Played this board over a couple hundred times to finally beat the cheat on it, invincibility. I'm not a very good player. I have to beat this in 2 minutes to get the invincibility cheat code, and that's pretty impossible unless you do nothing but run straight through and only do the minimal crap that we got to do. Oh shoot. Holy cow. Surprised it lasted this long. There you go. Nice view. Hopefully I added it some.